Two minutes till we are live. Alrighty, and welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, your host, your guide for the evening, as Bitcoin is looking like it wants to break previous all-time highs. Matter of fact, yesterday we did. And you know what? I think a lot of people are forgetting that. This is a time to celebrate. Yes, we had a little bit of a dip, and by a little dip, I mean a 14% crash, guys. We've been talking about how we expected Bitcoin to crash right around the halving event, and guess what? This could have been the dip. This could have been the dip. We could see more downside. Today, we're going to explore what the heck happened yesterday. How could we have possibly hit an all-time high and then come back down? I actually made a prediction on stream yesterday with my little mouse cursor, and I said, here's what I think's going to happen. And those of you guys that watched, that played out. I don't know if you guys caught that. No, I'll admit, it went a little bit lower than I was talking about, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what played out yesterday and how I predicted it almost exactly. And it made sense. What happened was a massive amount of liquidations. Over $1 billion in liquidated longs yesterday. The meme coins were crazy. The Bitcoin price hit a previous all-time high. Greedy leverage came into the market, and the whales and the exchanges, they dumped it, created a cascading effect, liquidated all the longs, and what did we get? A big buy on the bottom and a green candle on the 5-minute, and I'll show you guys. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip, guys. We got a lot of folks in the chat this morning. Everybody's ready to go. 44 viewers, 13 likes to start. Shout out to Crypto Jones, Shy Socks, Richard Rose, Purple Sneeze, I think that's your name, Servando Estrada, Aunt Crow, Shy Socks, Brandon Miles, Undefeated, I like that name, by the way, never knew it was that, BSS, Maniacs, we got a lot of folks. Benny Blue Eyes was in the chat earlier. Let's see if he can make his way back. The question in the poll for the day is this: can Bitcoin break the highs again today? And I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, but who cares what I think? Let's see what the community thinks in the chat. So go ahead in the comment section. In the top of this chat, there's a poll. Go ahead and answer the poll. Now, right now, Bitcoin is making some moves. So let's take a peek at what we got going on. Bitcoin is at $67,500. It's still up 10% over the last 7 days. Everybody was panicking yesterday. Crypto closed a $10 million long that he had and predicted Bitcoin was going to be coming back down. That's a big influencer right there that capitulated yesterday. We see some of the biggest players in this space capitulating yesterday and saying, okay, all of a sudden everybody went from a very bullish standpoint to a very bearish standpoint. So my opinion was this: now we can go back up. Because what we've been expecting for a very long time, guys, is Bitcoin to crash around the halving, and we weren't getting that. And so what I think a lot of people were doing, and I'll get more into this theory, is had cash on the sidelines. They waited for the dip. The dip wasn't coming. People got greedy. They said it's just going to break through the highs. They longed it. The liquidations came. The emotions reset. The fear and greed index was at 90. Today, it's at 86. We came back down. I think we can go back up now. We don't have to go back up. We still have some serious resistance coming up, but things are looking decent right now. Welcome to the Crypto Report, guys. We're doing 5 live streams every single day for you guys. We're keeping you guys posted with the trades that we are making, whether it's in the Stacks ecosystem, the Kronos ecosystem, the Solana ecosystem, whether it's with Ethereum, whether it's with the other thing, or the meme coins. We're looking at it all, guys, because there's a lot of ways to make money in crypto. We started this channel at the beginning of the bear market, back before the FTX collapse. We were here through the collapse. We were accumulating, and now let me know in the chat. Are you guys making money? Are you guys making money? Because I think there's a lot of folks in the chat making money today. Now, let's look at some of the big gainers. Here's how we're going to do it, guys. Throughout this stream, I urge you guys, ask me any questions that your heart desires. I'd be happy to answer any question for you guys. I'm not an expert by any means. I've been in this market since 2016. I'm a normal guy that just has 3 bull cycles under the belt. This is my 3rd, and this is the one I'm the most prepared for. So me and my partner on this channel, Black Sea, wanted to bring you our learning experiences. So I'll try to answer any questions you guys have along the way. You don't need to super chat, but if you want to support the channel and you want your question answered for sure, a super chat can do that for you. We have members on this channel as well. We have a private Discord for those members. Anyhow, let's get in. So Bitcoin at 67.2, a little bit volatility right now, up 3% of the day. Ethereum is actually telling an interesting story right now that it wants to go to previous all-time highs as well, which was about like 4,500. We'll look at that later on. Let's look at some of the biggest gainers on the day. Very interesting, too, to notice that the Solana ecosystem, memes and gaming and AI, these have not shifted from the hot category. I believe at some point we're going to see Stacks ecosystem up here. We're not seeing it yet, but let's see how it plays out, guys. So big movers on the day. Dog with hat, a $2 billion dog meme. Unbelievable. Render token. Absolutely moving today. Fetch AI, an AI play. Probably one of the most popular AI plays amongst the community, along with Singularity. I believe this is an AI play as well. Pepe, no surprise there. Looking at Pepe on Stacks, I saw some folks on the chat talking about that. They just added a liquidity pool for Pepe on Stacks, which only has like a $15 million market cap versus this $3 billion market cap. Does that mean Pepe on Stacks can do well and have a lot of upside? I don't think it flips Pepe on ETH, but it's very interesting to watch these degenerate-like plays play out and participate in some of them for me. For some of you guys, maybe you don't want to participate in some of those, and frankly, I wouldn't blame you. There is investing, there is DCA and HODLing, there is leverage trading, and then there's degenerate meme coin gambling. And if you're buying Pepe on Stacks, you're degenerate meme coin gambling, but you just might make a lot of money because Pepe is ripping, and Pepe is a very popular frog coin. The frog versus the dog. That's what you got going on. Shiba Inu, shout out to all the Shiba Inu holders. $20 billion. Who would have thunk it? You know, a good question right now, I think everybody's kind of wondering is, are we going to see a $1 trillion market cap for a meme token? And I'm going to say this, guys. I do think that Shiba Inu has a real chance to flip Dogecoin. I really do. You know, I've seen some people start to talk about that, and I agree. With the momentum we've seen out of Shiba Inu, with the development you've seen on Shiba Inu with Shibarium and everything else they have going on, Bone and Leash and yada yada, it looks pretty promising for Shiba Inu. It's ridiculous that it's here, but sometimes what happens is that these meme coins, all of a sudden $20 billion comes into the space. And now that there's $20 billion in there, people get excited, and there's smart people that have a lot of money now. And all of a sudden, they develop a bunch of products for this, and now it becomes some kind of legitimate solution. Should it be there? Maybe not. Is it there? It is. It's undeniable. So shout out to all you Shiba Inu holders that are making bank out there today and recently. That's a very exciting time. Let me get my chat fixed here really quick. Give me a second, folks. First of all, don't disturb. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sweet. All right. All right. I'll try to keep up with the chat. There's a lot going on in there today. Glad y'all like the music. Nodding my head to the music. Everybody likes the tunes. These are chill tunes, guys. These are chill tunes. This is the kind of stuff that if it's 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night, and I'm just up, you know, doing my thing, getting ready for the live stream the next day, which is generally when I get ready. That way I can just kind of wake up and go live, you know, get some work. I got a little work done this morning, come here, do my live stream, go back to work. Got a process, but this music kind of gets me through the day, to be honest with you guys. Okay, so let's look at some of the big movers. Guys, yeah, there's a lot of great coins out there. Just Filecoin has always kind of kept me tickled. I'll tell you, I think this is, just randomly, I think this is going to be a big gaining token as well. I don't own any Filecoin, for the record. Just because I think it could be a good play. You know, I don't own any. I think it could 10x. I think we could see previous all-time highs on this easily. This thing might even 20x, but so many great plays out there. I hope you guys are making money today because crypto is generally moving. Now, let's look at what happened yesterday. I'm going to get to some of the charts here in a minute. We got 85 viewers, 20 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button, folks, because today is a good day. Today is a very good day. I want to share with you guys a little story about what happened yesterday, though, because yesterday was a very, very crazy day. We actually had $1 billion in liquidations for greedy leverage traders out there. So let's take a peek at it. You got March 4th. This is yesterday. Well, was that yesterday? So I don't know where the data is skewed here. Anyway, we saw $291 million in shorts liquidated. Maybe I need to shrink my face there. Let me shrink my face so you guys can see this a little more clearly. We had $291 million in shorts liquidated yesterday. Those are people that were betting Bitcoin was going to go down. We had $892 million in longs liquidated yesterday. How could that have happened? Well, Bitcoin hit a previous all-time high. How come all the longs were liquidated? Well, let's talk through what happened yesterday, guys. I want to break this down for you because you need to understand this about crypto. If you are a leverage trader, if you are whatever, an altcoin holder, buyer, this is just important to understand, guys. Okay, so let me zoom out for you and tell you a story about what I believe happened yesterday. Right now, Bitcoin's at $67,000. I'd love to see us get a breakout to previous all-time highs live on stream. I did put a poll out there for you guys to answer whether you think we're going to see previous all-time highs today, not necessarily on stream, but today. So we had this bull flag playing out for Bitcoin. And actually, my father came over yesterday and, you know, he's interested in these charts, but he doesn't do charting at home in any capacity because him and my mother actually have exposure to this stuff. So I kind of caught him up on what the heck played out yesterday. Okay. Now, here's what happened, folks. Bitcoin is forming this bull flag. Okay. And so you can very clearly see we came into this wedge and we were trading in this wedge. All right. So this is what I was breaking down for my dad, and I want to break it down for you. And I broke this down a little bit yesterday, but then I made a prediction, and it played out exactly. I'm going to walk you through it. So we saw the bull flag, okay? So what happens in these wedge patterns, guys, is you see, you know, resistance, support, resistance, support. Resistance is broken through, which means the breakout is supposed to happen. And so what people expect is the flagpole on this move to then come out of the top of this wedge and break out to approximately, $78,000 potentially. That's the move that people were looking for because, we're going to break out of this wedge. We're going to break through all-time highs and we're going to go to 77K and we're going to break through all-time highs. Everybody was bullish. The fear and greed index was at 90 yesterday. So what happened? What the heck happened? How did we get this mess? Because what happened is we hit the highs and then all of a sudden we crashed 14%. And $200 billion were wiped out from the Bitcoin market cap, Well, what played out, guys, was this. People think they're savvy, right? Leverage traders are waiting for the high. They're waiting for a parabolic price discovery explosion for Bitcoin. So what do? We see, okay, there's a wedge forming. So you get some smart people, and these are smart people that long support. They long support, right? You get some people that do this. They long support right here. And you know what? Those are great trades. And so when we broke out of this wedge, what people likely saw and we started, playing this bull flag out, when we broke out, I'm sure there's many people as well that opened up some longs here. And I was talking about this on our stream yesterday. So then what happened is we were live on stream. We saw this high play out and we saw Bitcoin dip. It was probably about down to like here. I think we saw it touch down to like 64 live on stream or something. And I predicted, here's what's likely going to happen. What I said was, I think that we are going to tap down on this line and then come up. Or what we might even do, what will make the most sense, is if all of a sudden we got liquidation hunting occurring. And so that's exactly what happened. And what do I mean by liquidation hunting? Well, anybody that opened up a long right here, let's just say like, I don't know, there's an average, let's just say like, for any of the people that opened up their long here, they had a liquidation price at like 60,000. Okay. Let's just say like 60,000. Well, we're in a bullish flag and I longed here. It breaks out. Here we are at previous all-time highs. I'm sure people even opened up, because there's a bunch of degenerates out there, opened up a long position even there. So first and foremost, let's liquidate those guys. Boom. This candle turns up empty. Then what happened is we continued on the liquidation hunt, and it started to hunt for these longers right here. These guys get liquidated when we break down below this. These guys, they're getting liquidated too because of this scam wick. Now, here's what's crazy, guys. Why do we call it a scam wick? Because clearly there were buyers ready to go on this. Well, how can I make that assumption? Well, when you look at the 5-minute candles here and you look at how this thing played out, we had in this 5-minute candle, we had a 3.7% move to the downside in a 5-minute candle. Okay. And actually, I'm going to go down. Let's just see this because I haven't even done this yet. Ha! Look at this. I want to look at this. Okay, so on the 1-minute candle, it's not as good of a story. Let me go back to the 5-minute candle. Sorry, guys. This is interesting. You're going to want to see this. So again, we had this 5-minute candle play out where if you look what happened here, this is a green candle. This 4% crash that we just looked at, where we liquidated, again, these longs, all these other longs that we were looking at, this 5-minute candle ended green. This was a 4% downside candle. It ended green, which means what? It means that people scooped up the Bitcoin immediately. It means that this was a scam wick. This was only intended to liquidate some of the greedy longs that thought they were so smart that Bitcoin was going to break into price discovery mode and we were just going to continue to keep going up because I'm bullish, everybody's bullish. Fear and greed index was making people jittery. There was people that expected a huge crash to come for a very long time. And you know what? We didn't get it. Instead, we traded up and to the right. So what happened here over the last couple weeks was you have people that have been trying to call tops, but we didn't get tops. We just kept going up. And so what you have is people with cash pulling down the sidelines, people that were making money in Shiba Inu, people that were making money in Pepe. They were pulling out cash. Maybe not you, but trust me, there were people out there that were pulling cash to the sidelines. Very smart people as well that were taking cash and pulling it to the sidelines because they were preparing for that inevitable dump, 30 to 50% that we've talked about so many times on this channel that typically comes right before or right after the Bitcoin halving. So again, you have these people with cash that are sitting on the sidelines. They watch the all-time high touch. They see a 14% crash after we break previous all-time highs. Now put yourself in these shoes. You are sitting on the sidelines with a bunch of cash. You've been predicting that there was going to be a crash coming for a while. You see a 14% crash right after Bitcoin hits its previous all-time highs. What are you going to do with that cash? You're going to buy the dip. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. Greedy longs got liquidated. The people that felt like they missed this entire run, that were waiting for a crash, looked at this 14% crash, and I submit to you that I believe those people bought in at a beautiful red candle, had their opportunity that maybe they saw as their last opportunity. And here we are today, trying to go back up. And honestly, we're doing a pretty darn good job of it. We're doing a pretty good job of it. Now, I said that I believe that something like this could play out. If you go back to my stream yesterday, I said I believe that we could at least stop loss hunt for these guys, maybe even hunt for these guys. If you go back to my stream, I said they might even hunt for these guys and these guys. That's exactly what happened. And that is the exact thing that we needed. Now, I'm a regular person. I got a lot of money in crypto. When this candle happened, did I think, oh no, it's over? Well, of course, for a split second, I panicked. My portfolio went down thousands upon thousands of dollars, but I didn't do anything. I didn't panic sell anything. I didn't do anything. In fact, if I had cash on the sidelines, which I don't because I'm in the market, I'm fully in because I believe a bull market's coming. If I had cash, though, I would have bought. I got a bonus coming in April. I will be buying more in April because I am bullish on crypto, y'all. I'm going to get into this chat with you guys, too. I'll come back to the chat here at the end. We have a gifted membership. Shout out to Brandyline giving Mitch Cloutier a gifted membership. If you guys are in our comment section, you can get a gifted membership. You get access to our private Discord when you're a member on this channel. So link your Discord to your YouTube and join us in our private Discord where we're chatting, getting in there a couple times in the day, chatting with the community directly. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I am getting annoyed with those marketing messages. Double down. Music slightly lower. You got a deal, my friend. You got a deal. Give me 1 second, y'all. How's that? Is that a little bit better? There we go. This should be better. Hope that was helpful. Yeah, so yesterday I did come out and I announced how many crow bags that I hold because I'm very bullish on Kronos. I hold 500k crow, guys. Put my money where my mouth is. Here's the deal, guys. We are coming up in a bull market where the largest asset managers in the world are accumulating this crypto like crazy right now, and we've got them getting into politics. I screamed it from a rooftop. Let me know and tell the folks in the comments, if you guys have been here, how many times on this channel did I say crypto's going to get political? I said it before everybody else was talking about crypto was going to get political. It was inevitable that crypto was going to get political. We saw, and I started to say that in a big way when we saw, actually, I think we even said it before, we saw that Sam Bankman-Fried bribed 1/3 of Congress to try to, pump up FTX. But anyway, look, crypto companies are getting involved in campaign financing. Crypto super PACs already spent $13 million to influence races in California. Crypto's a big narrative in crypto. It is to your advantage to be a pro-crypto politician if you want to get elected by the people, because crypto is by the people, for the people. That's all I got. I don't know if there's a quote there. But we said this was going to happen, and here it is, and I think that pro-crypto politicians are going to become trendy. They already are, in my mind. Also, I'm a crypto bull. So we see a lot of other things happening, more products getting chased after by some of these big boys. Bitcoin ETF Giant introduces a crypto staking fund. We see Morgan Stanley and all these others trying to get into this space. Yesterday, we saw record volumes, second highest volumes ever for the Bitcoin ETFs. Yesterday, that was very, very impressive. I want to share some of this other stuff with you guys. Let's see what's going on, what Watcher Guru has on the day for us. And banks are crashing. More banks are failing because crypto is just unstoppable. And because banks are propped up by the government anyway, and they've already failed us many times. Arizona State Senate considers adding spot Bitcoin ETFs to the state's retirement portfolio. That is a wild story. And what else we got here? I think there was something else that I wanted to show. Yeah, I mean, obviously 1.1 billion liquidated. Guys, I want to remind you, if you are new here, I've been saying for a very long time as well, and please let them know in the chat that I've been saying this, because I have. Eventually, we're going to have days where we're going to have $1 billion liquidated from the crypto market. I've been saying it through the entire bear market, and here we are today, and I told you so. I told you so on crypto was going to get political. I told you so on that, you want to accumulate in the bear market so that you're making money in the bull market. I told you so that we were going to have the $1 billion liquidations come at some point, and I'm telling you that Bitcoin, some people are saying, well, could that have been because we've rallied so much? Could this be a shortened cycle? Could this be a shorter bull cycle? Is crypto going to stop going up now? Because we already rallied so much. I've already made so much money. How could it keep going up? And part of me, I get it. I'm way ahead of the curve. I've been dollar cost averaging through the bear market. And so my bag is very big. Biggest it's ever been for this stage of the market. And it's making me feel like, maybe we do maybe this is, maybe we do need to cool off for 6 months. Some people are saying this. Well, all that's fine and dandy and possible. I can't shake the fact that there are only 900 Bitcoin being produced daily, and there's about 11,000 being demanded by the ETFs. And we've seen several exchanges run out of Bitcoin over the last couple days. And we just hit a previous all-time high yesterday. If you think about what's been going on, literally, how about this? Let me blow your mind for a second. What if I told you that just 1 week and 4 days and 6 hours ago, we were at 52,000? Okay? 1 week, 4 days, and 6 hours ago, we were at 52,000. Okay? A month ago, we were at 40. Bitcoin doubled almost in a month. It almost doubled in a month. People were panicking yesterday. I felt the panic. My heart was racing. I was nauseous on the dip because I'm a real person with a bunch of exposure, and I want to win too. But did I act on that natural panicky feel? No, I did not. In fact, I was tweeting about this. You know what? I'd love to show you guys that as well. I was tweeting about this, and I was close. I was close. I didn't exactly call the bottom. Oop, didn't mean to go to Tom Crown there. Hold on, though. Tom Crown, shout out to you, man. You're killing the game over there. I said, this is what I was predicting on the stream. This is where I honestly thought maybe we would stop, because this wick came down to the bottom of the wedge. I said maybe we come. Well, we came down a little bit lower. But I said, hey, liquidation's complete. Then I tweeted maybe not, because we came down to 60K. Had me thinking. I said liquidations, then rocket ship 23 hours ago. We have $1 billion in liquidations. And here we are back above $67,000. This thing went down to 59K yesterday, and it is mounting a comeback. Right meow, people. Right meow. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is telling a very beautiful story on the 15-minute candle here. We hit a new high on the year for Ethereum earlier this morning. Let me go down to the 4-hourly candles for you so we can get a better look at what's going on here for ETH. Ethereum, how about this? Ethereum dipped down during that big sell-off, and also massive liquidations. 16%. What an epic dip. Whoa. For anybody on the sidelines, wow. How about that? Wow. Oh, boy. Let me get a sip of the coffee. 16.62% dip for Ethereum. Did anybody buy this dip? Who bought this dip? You let me know in the comments. Because if you did buy this dip, and let's say you put in, I don't know, you had $10,000 on the sidelines and you bought this dip. Well, congratulations. You made $2 grand if you bought this dip. How insane is that? 20% move. You put in 10 grand, you get a 20% move. That's $2 grand. You can make $2 grand in literally, what is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 hours, 24 hours. Where else can you do that? Okay, guys? Look, Nvidia's ripping today. Sure, there's a lot of places, but this is crypto, guys. This is crypto. You buy when it's red. You sell when it's green. You sell when it's green. You buy when it's red. Buy low, sell high, people. Buy low, you sell high, people. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my dgen plays, a little bit about what's going on there. Give me a second. We got 93 viewers. We got 34 likes. Do me a favor, guys, and just tap that like button. It's so easy to do, and it goes a long way in helping the channel. If you appreciate the content, we appreciate a tap on that like button, guys. Okay, so I want to share with you guys some of these little dgen plays I'm making. So here's Welsh, first of all. And Welsh hit a new all-time high today. This is it was just at a penny a couple days ago. We've been talking about this. If you've been following our channel, then you bought, this is a meme coin, by the way. What is Welsh? It's the first ever meme coin built on Bitcoin. If you've been following us on this channel, we bought it almost 10x ago. Almost 10x ago. And I think this thing's going to go 100x, at least from here, and maybe even from this current price, we still might even go 100x. Right now, this thing's at about a $140 million market cap. And I think that it's going to go to $1 billion market cap. We're actually at a record on the stream. We're at 110 viewers. We got 38 likes, though. Let's get the likes up. Welcome to the Crypto Report, guys. I'm Crypto Kip, and we are making 10x's. We're making 50x's. We're making 100x's. Folks on my channel, they bought here. If they didn't buy there, they probably bought along here. And maybe if they didn't, then they kind of saw this dip. Hopefully, they bought here. And either way, you got a 10, 5, 4x easily you could have gotten on here. Why are people buying the silly little dgen coin on this silly little sat screener thing? Because people are building DeFi on Bitcoin in a very real way for the very first time in this bull market. And I believe that the #1 narrative in crypto for the upcoming bull market is going to be DeFi on Bitcoin. I think there's going to be many 100x, many 10x opportunities in this space. And so I'm getting ready for that. And if you just look here in the last 24 hours, look at how many things are moving up. There's even a baby Welsh coin now, which is actually going parabolic. Me and my partner, Black Sea, we actually ended up buying a little bit of this. I think we ended up buying somewhere around here just because this thing launched and it was already to the moon. It's at like a $2 million market cap. Easily could be a rug pull. Crazy story what happened with this baby Welsh token is actually somebody was talking about launching it, and then somebody else basically stole the idea, and now they teamed up. And they have some allegedly big announcements coming. Who knows? Could be a rug. Could be a great play. It's a degen move, guys. But why am I buying all these silly little coins? I'm still holding my Gus, by the way. Still holding my Gus. Pepe on stacks. This one's crazy. I was talking to you guys about this one earlier. This one's been doing pretty well as well. If I go down to the daily candles, look at this. This had a wick that's 10x. Right now, I got like 20K in this thing, and it started with 5K, okay? And I'm just holding. I already shuffled a little bit of profit out. I took like 3 grand off the table, and I put it into Baby Welsh, actually. So these are the games I'm playing. The only coins that I'm holding in this space right now are Baby Welsh. I'm holding a little bit of, unfortunately, I'm still holding this prickly little cactus coin, which is definitely in pain and anger right now, but I'm going to keep holding it. I'm holding Gus. I'm holding Pepe. I'm holding Baby Welsh. I'm holding Cactus. And I'm holding Welsh. I'm holding a huge bag of Welsh because I believe in the whole generational Welsh thing. I think that it's possible, guys. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about Gus real quick because, you know, I'll tell you, I so much of me, like, is trying to just hang on to this Gus position. I want to hang on to this Gus position, but it's getting hard to do. But as it's getting harder to do, I got to go back to why I got in this position in the first place. I said, you know, I think this thing can go to a $10 million market cap, no problem, because look at all the other meme coins in the space. And matter of fact, let's do that really quick because I haven't done this in a little bit. I want to show you guys what's up right now. If you guys are new here, welcome to the Crypto Report. My name is Crypto Kip. We are talking about everything crypto every single day on this channel, and we're doing live streams Monday through Friday for you guys. We might even have more coming in the future because I'm so excited about this crypto market. We want to keep as much content as possible, but I'm going to talk you through my crazy degen, you know, meme coin portfolio and kind of what I'm expecting here. Okay. So what I'm looking at now is when you look at the categories, okay, and we're going to go to categories here. And I want to show you guys what's going on here. Give me 1 second, folks. We got 99 viewers, 44 likes. If you guys like the content, do me a favor and smash that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Told you guys, you know, I put my money where my mouth is. I got a huge bag of Welsh. I got a huge bag of Gus. I got a huge bag of Crow. I got some other cryptos too. But I'm talking about some of the most exciting plays specifically for you guys because I have a belief. And I want to talk about that belief. And I want you to challenge that belief. If you disagree with me and you think, you know, I'm wrong, challenge me in the chat. I'd be happy. I need to hear the anti-thesis to my thesis, okay? Because that's how you're going to make the best picks, guys. That's how you're going to make the best picks, guys. You need to look at both sides of the argument. I want to show you guys these meme coins, though. Let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. Mitch Cloudier bought at the bottom. Carlito. Got some Corgi AI fans, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about these memes. So, you know, Dogecoin has $6 billion in 24-hour volume. That's insanity. That's ridiculous. We've got Shiba Inu that has $8 billion in volume. More volume than Doge. Very interesting. But look at how many meme coins, folks, are above $1 billion, right? What world would we live in if you look at the top meme tokens, okay? And you realize there are no coins, there are no meme coins that were built on Bitcoin in the top 10 of DeFi tokens. In fact, there's a Kronos Corgi AI coin, which is doing tremendously over the last 7 days, up 68%. It's at $1 billion market cap, which deserves to be in the top 10 of coins. The Corgi AI Kronos coin, which I'm cheering on, or the first ever meme token built on Bitcoin that's a dog coin as well. I'm going to say the Bitcoin DeFi coin deserves to be in the top 10 of these things. And so what you have is an easy target of $1 billion market cap. That's the dumbest thing to say out loud on a live stream for a channel. I don't do financial advice. I could easily be wrong here, guys. But I'm telling you that I believe, this is what I believe, and Black Sea might not agree with this, right? But Black Sea's got a big bag of Welsh as well. So, you know, you talk to, you know, ask Black Sea his opinion, and we'll get him also. And that's my partner on the channel for those of you guys that don't know. Somebody newcomers to the space here. We got two folks on the channel, me, Crypto Kip, my partner Black Sea. You get two different perspectives. We both agree that there's some inherent value to Welsh because it's the first meme token on Bitcoin. If Welsh can flip Pepe, you're looking at some crazy gains, guys. Really crazy gains. It doesn't have to happen, but it could happen. Let's just say Welsh flips Corgi AI. Are we even going to get Corgi AI on here? Let's see. It's an 8.3x. That's an easy 10x in my mind. An easy 10x in my mind. That's why I bought that. And again, if you look at some of these other meme tokens out there, what you'll see, guys, is a lot of these things are at, you know, so many different market caps. We've got 400 million. Look, scrolling. All these that I'm scrolling through are above $20 million. Still above $20 million. I just went through like 20. Hodge Finance, Real Smurf Cat is at $23 million. Are you telling me that it's not possible, that it's not at least possible, that some of these other coins on the Bitcoin DeFi side of things, these other meme tokens, can't? Welsh, Leo, Gus. Gus is at a 1.86 million. Leo's at a 22 million. These things are probably going to hit the $100 million ranges, guys. They're probably going to do it. I mean, maybe not Gus. Maybe it hits 10 million. That's kind of my thesis, is at least it's got to hit 10 million, right? If all these other tokens. That's my play. That's my strategy. That's why I'm still holding. You know, a lot of me wants to try to sell some Gus. I'll be honest with you guys. A lot of me wants to try to sell some Gus, but you don't do that, guys. You don't sell when it's red and then buy when it's green. Part of me wanted to sell Gus today and ape into Welsh as it's breaking all-time highs. Though I have a stronger belief on Welsh, that's not the move. Why? If I was going to do that, I should have sold while we were pumping for Gus, okay? So I'm holding. I'm diamond handing, guys. These are some of my plays, but I do believe that Welsh and some of these other meme coins on Bitcoin are going to make millionaires in this bull market. I do believe it, guys. I really do believe it. Still have orange? No, Michael, I told you guys, I actually bought some orange. I was scaling out of orange. I dumped the orange. I sold the orange. I took some profit because I got a 10x on orange, and I moved it into Welsh, into Gus. I made some more money there. I took some profits out of Gus. Still have 100 million Gus. Yeah, that's a lot of Gus. Still got a lot of, I got like 3-something million Welsh. That's a lot of Welsh. Still holding those, but shuffled some gains, put them in Pepe. Now I got a lot of this Pepe on Stacks token. So I'm trying to grow my bags, guys. Not to say that orange isn't a bad play. I still think that orange is a great play. They're going to do their own layer 2 solution, it looks like. They're going to do their own Web3 wallet, it looks like. That's all very fine and bullish. I'm excited about it, but I think that people are in some kind of degenerate mode because Bitcoin's a break previous all-time highs. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin, and people are looking for the first ever meme token on Bitcoin, and then they're going to speculate on some of these other little gambling degen plays. I think that's how it's going to play out. So we'll see exactly how it plays out, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think that's how it's going to play out, y'all. So we'll see. Bitcoin's back below 67K. No problem. Not a problem at all, my friends. Now is not a time to panic, y'all. We are doing great. What a beautiful V-shaped recovery this is. This is what a V-shaped recovery is. That's a very strong indicator that Bitcoin wants to come up. Now, if we were at a point where we want to topple and spill over, this would be it. So right in this zone is a very critical level. If we can get Bitcoin to come back above like the 67.4 range, I think we can keep moving up. So we're going to have to kind of wait and watch, and we can hang out for a little bit. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Let's see what you got in terms of questions today. See what we got, folks. You know what? I'm going to keep it on my face for a sec because I actually got to restart my iPad to get this thing situated really quick. Bear with me, folks. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I did put out a poll for you guys where I want you to let me know. Do you believe that Bitcoin can break its high today? I'll tell you what I think, but I want to know what you think. This was a crazy, crazy move. I'm going to show you guys this move on Stacks here in a minute as well, because Stacks did something a little bit wild. What if I told you that Stacks... wow, wait a minute here. I'm looking at the chart here, and I'm going to pull it up for you in a second. But back in February, I was telling you guys, hey, Stacks is, doing well. Then we watched it dip all the way down to like $2.30. Excuse me. Then we watched it dip down to like $2.30, and I was saying it's a buy there. What if I told you that we went from $3 down to $2.15 in a wick yesterday? In a wick yesterday. That is the wild world of crypto. That's what happens when you get massive liquidations in this space, guys. That's how it works. Massive liquidations occur, and then it cascades into the altcoins. And the altcoins always get wrecked much harder than Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum had a 20% correction versus Bitcoin's 14% correction. Got a $5 super chat. Thanks so much. Killing it in Node AI from the Crypto Keeper. Are you really, my brother? I think these AI plays are going to do well for a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money out there with these AI plays. Yeah. I'm personally not holding any. Marty, good to see you in the chat. But look at what happened with Stacks yesterday. Again, we were looking at this dip and we were saying, hey, maybe this is a good time to buy. You check the tapes, guys. We were saying this is a great accumulation phase. And if you did end up buying right there, well, then from those levels, you would have had, a beautiful 40% gain, which is incredible. Again, you buy 10 grand right there. You got 4 grand that you made in just like, what is that? That was like 5 days. That was like 5 days. That was crazy. We called that on this channel. And if you guys checked out this, did anybody get a chance to buy this? Usually you don't get to buy this scam wick because the whales are manipulating this. This all happens so fast and there's so much panic going on. Most people aren't actually buying. This thing came up. If you guys got a chance to buy that dip, well then you probably have a nice 30% gain already. That's a little bit wild, guys, but that is the beauty of the crypto. Ethereum is trying to make its highs right now. Ethereum is showing us signs of strength in this crypto market. In my opinion, I think we are going to see these highs today, but go ahead and let me know what you think by voting. Ron says he missed the stream. The stream's just getting started now that you're here, Ron. Go ahead, guys, and throw some questions at me. I'm going to use the washroom really quick. I'm going to keep this music going for you. And I'm going to come back, and we're going to do a little Q&A, and we're going to rock out with the charts for a while and see what we can do. All right, guys? So throw some questions at me. I will be right back, folks. All right, here goes Ethereum. Trying to do it. I'm going to go down to the 5-minute candles because that's always a lot more fun, folks. Got a 5-minute candle. Trying to do it for ETH. Let's see what we're doing with here. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. All right, we'll stay on the Bitcoin chart. We'll go down to the 5-minute candles because that's the most fun to do. Nice up close and personal. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. I'm glad you're making money, Crypto Keeper. Let me know if you guys have any questions, by the way. Welcome to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. We do have members in the chat. If you see green or blue next to their name, they are a member. You get access to our private Discord. Telcoin, Rubicon. I made thousands of dollars on Telcoin last year. Telcoin's probably going to get a massive pump at some point. You know, why did I do Telcoin? Well, actually a buddy of mine told me about Telcoin. I think, Telcoin and Filecoin are two coins that typically have some kind of ridiculous explosion at some point. So this one's overdue, I believe. Filecoin, some other ones that I think might be undervalued. Let's see if I believe Telcoin is undervalued. Oh, yeah. Woo, yeah. Nice little 20x opportunity if this thing hits its previous all-time highs. There's so many coins like this, guys. There are so many coins like this. Ron says, something is suppressing the crow price. Yeah. I mean, apparently some of the people that work at Crypto.com get their salaries in Crypto.com. So allegedly, maybe the employees of Crypto.com are dumping their bags to pay their bills if they actually get paid in crow. I don't know if that's true. That's something Black Sea and I have talked about. That may or may not be true. Here we go. Welsh is making new highs. Still. Welsh is ripping, y'all. Welsh is ripping. The crazy thing about Welsh and all these other coins is what you got to realize is everybody freaks out about exchange listings. Welsh hasn't even had a major exchange listing yet. That's the craziest part about this thing. This coin has had an maxi listing. What happens when Coinbase wants to list it? What happens when Binance wants to list this? And I know that sounds a little ridiculous because some people are like, well, why would they list it? It's the first ever meme token on Bitcoin. And if it gets up to a $300-500 million market cap, they're going to list it. And then it's going to enter the top 10 of meme coins, and everybody's going to talk about it, and then everybody's probably going to FOMO into it. That's the way that I see this playing out. You know, and then you could look at the upside and say, well, is Welsh the next Shiba Inu? Because if it is, then you're all going to be very rich. Okay, 149x gains. That's insane. That's insane. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying it could happen. Okay? See, I still got my Gus. There you go. All right, we'll go back to the Bitcoin chart here, and I'll take some questions from the community. In Gus we trust, says Marty. I'm ready for some Gus gains. Look, I almost panic sold it this morning. I'll be honest with you. I almost did. I didn't. And I don't want to. But I almost did. I didn't. I was talking to Black Sea about it this morning. That's just the truth. Richard Rose wants to know what my price prediction is for stacks at the peak of the bull market. You know, Richard, I'm going to do a video on that later today, I think. And I believe $100 is a decent target for stacks. $100, a 30x potential for stacks. I think that's a decent target, and it could be bigger than that, folks. I think it could be bigger than that. Rubicon says, made 10K on last bull run, hoping it does it again. I think it's going to have a... Look, there's going to be so many coins, guys, that have 10, 20, 30, 50x pumps. That's why we say this silly little analogy where you could literally throw the top 100 coins on a dartboard. You could put a blindfold on. You could grab 5 darts. You could throw those darts at the board, and you could probably find a 10x in crypto. We want to pick the fastest horses, though. And sometimes, you know, you just kind of see something that looks like it's forming a wedge, and it's due for a breakout, and you take a big bag of some profits, and you buy a bag, you do a quick swing trade. Swing trading is where it's at, guys. I don't love leverage trading. Personally, some people are fantastic at it. Good example, Brandywine paid off his mortgage by leverage trading because he's a stud. He does 100x leverage trades, but he's in and out in 5 minutes. That's the way you're going to do it if you're doing that kind of leverage, guys. If you guys want to do lower leverage, you know, you could get away with a 3x leverage play. Matter of fact, Black Sea had a leverage long open on Solana, and he survived the scam wick. Why? Because his liquidation was at a reasonable place where it was not going to get crushed unless the entire market took a tumble, because he did a 3x. You're not going to really get liquidated on a 3x. Now, you easily could get liquidated on a 3x leverage long, but there's a lot less likelihood of doing it. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. Maybe you want to do 100x leverage and be a dgen like Brandy, but you're good at it and you could do it. Great. Maybe you want to do a 3x long just to kind of get more exposure, you know, make more money on your bags. I get it. If you want to do any of that, you can do it in Femex. We got a link down below when you deposit money into Femex. But guys, $1 billion in liquidations yesterday. It happens for a reason, because most people that leverage trade lose. So if you're going to do it, be very cautious, guys. Take your profits, set your stop losses. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. Yeah, McLovin, I believe in $100 stacks. I really, really do. I really do. Yeah, Filecoin's an easy 10x as well, in my opinion. I'm looking at the chat now. I'm going to go through all your questions for the day. If you have time, what do you think of Kudos? I have a big bag I bought at the bottom. I'll look at Kudos. I got time for you, Mitch. I got time for all you. So we got a $1 million market cap, and honestly, like, the chart looks decent. Looks like it's cupping pretty nicely. I mean, it looks like it wants to come up. It's been kind of really turning a corner here, just from like a glance at the chart. What is it? Is a proof of stake layer 1 built on the Cosmos ecosystem. Kudos. Okay. Layer 1 built on Cosmos. Sure. take profits along the way. I don't know. Again, that goes back to the dartboard, you know. It could pump. It could pump. This would be a very small position for me. This would be a very small position. There's not enough market history for this thing. That's the danger. It hasn't stood the test of time, you know, in crypto in general. So be very cautious, y'all, with plays like that. Let's see what the big gainers are here while we're on CoinMarketCap. AI plays are coming back, making a comeback. Arweave, Render, Fetch AI. I think Render's an AI play in some capacity. AGIX, yeah, a lot of these are some AI plays. The AI plays are back, guys. The AI plays are back. See what other questions we got. Yeah, Chris Marslak's tweeting more. That's great to see. Anth asked me a question, quick question. Will you be transparent with your selling strategy when you're ready for the bear market again? Hopefully, no time soon. Yeah, I mean, I want to be transparent across the board. I got to be careful for like market manipulation. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm not trying to manipulate anything. I'm just trying to just make money and be transparent with my gains. But typically what I'll do is I'm going to sell and I'm going to tell you that I sold. That's kind of the way that I got to do it, because I can't have people front running. I can't, you know, I got to do my own strategy. You'll see my sentiment. Like you can see right now, I'm on edge with Gus because I told you guys that I'm on edge with Gus. I'm still holding, but if I wake up tomorrow and I sell it, it could happen. Okay. I'm not trying to do that. I want to hold this thing. I think it'd be a bad idea if I woke up tomorrow and sold my Gus. But if I do start selling it, you just look at my track record. If I take some profit on something, I tell you about it probably in my private Discord that night, or at the very least on Twitter publicly, or then in my video the very next day. So that's how I'm doing it. So it's not going to be like, oh, I sold 2 months ago. Why didn't you sell? That would be a horrible thing to do. That's not putting your money where your mouth is. I want to keep my mouth in line with my money. That's what we do here on this channel. That's what I pride myself on. I'm just looking through the chat here. If you guys have any questions, you feel free to throw them at me at any point in time. Tommy's asking, should I throw 500 in Crow or Jasmy? I don't know nothing about Jasmy. I know it's an Internet of Things play, and apparently it's got a lot of upside, yada yada. We'll see how it plays out. A lot of people hyped up that I told my Crow bags. Yes, I was very happy to tell my Crow bags. McLovin asking me to look at Kaching's part. Thanks for the super chat, McLovin. Appreciate all the love, all the support, guys. We'll look at Kaching for you. So, Kaching is not on CoinMarketCap. That's important to note. So, Crow coin's been going up. By the way, I don't even think we looked at the Crow charts today. Let's do that real quick. See, like, I'm just calm with my Crow. Like, I don't need to check the chart like a crazy person because I believe in it so much that I'm not worried about, like, short-term volatility or anything like that. Marty's riding Gus till the end. That's kind of how I'm feeling. We get to a $10 million market cap, and I'll probably shuffle some profits. We'll see. We'll see. I already shuffled some profits because I had 103 million Gus. I sold 3 out of my 103 million Gus. So I sold, you know, $3,500 worth or something like that. Crow's still hanging on to its weekly green candle. That's great to see. Still hanging on to its weekly green candle versus Bitcoin as well. So why did I go over here? Because you wanted to hear about Kaching, McLovin. Well, you got to look at Crow. If Crow can continue in its uptrend, then I think that Kaching can continue with an uptrend as well. You need to look at Crow to understand what's going on with Kaching. December 5th, this thing got up to there. I think that, honestly, this is looking decent. This is looking decent for you. This thing could easily hit price discovery mode. This is crazy because it is a $2 million market cap. You might make a lot of money, McLovin, on Kaching. Now, I'm not telling you to, like, shuffle all your bags in it and, like, I hope you have a big bag of ka-ching. No, I hope you have a very small bag of ka-ching that turns into a big bag. I hope you take out your initial investment and find another low cap gem and make a bunch of money with that, or take out your initial investment and put it in Kronos because you know it's a tried and true play. Whatever strategy works best for you, that's what I want you to do. But I certainly wouldn't want to see anybody with 99% of their money in ka-ching, because what is ka-ching? It's a DeFi application on Kronos for like lotteries. You know, is CNBC going to talk about it? Probably never. You know, is like your biggest crypto channels out there going to talk about it? Probably never. Realistically, not in this bull market at least. Now, all of a sudden, if Kronos becomes a top chain, that's a different conversation. Then people start hunting on all the dApps within the Kronos chain. Kronos might become a top chain. We don't need Kronos to become a top chain in order for the Kronos market cap to explode and for people to become Kronos coin millionaires. But it would be nice if the Kronos became a top chain for our bags, for those of you guys holding. SNS says Blaza. We could check at it. Jasmine is being hailed as the Bitcoin of Japan. That's what makes me not want to buy it, Joel. Joel, I'm going to be honest with you. People saying things like Jasmine is being hailed as the Bitcoin of Japan, I do not like that. And if you go to the Jasmine website, there is a bunch of Japanese script. I think that's what you call it. Font. I can't read it. There's some English in there, but it's just like a little bit of a stretch for me. McLovin's betting on Kronos. Somebody wanted me to look at SNS. Could also have been the other one. Is it this one or this one? You're probably talking about Shibarium name services. That's a clever idea. You know what? This is a very interesting idea. Blaza, were you talking about SNS on shib? Were you talking about this one? This is very interesting to me. This is very interesting. I'm getting out the pen. I hate meme coins, guys. And I have a lot of money in them right now, and I don't know what that means. But it is undeniable that Shiba Inu is successful. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Blaza. I understand the hypothesis here just at a glance. This is a Shibarium name service. Look at Kronos ID charts. Kronos ID went up. Everybody's talking about, it's not the first one. No, the first one. Oh, you like the first one? Well, let me just talk about this SNS because Shibarium name services could be interesting. This could be a rug, so I'm not endorsing this by any means. But this is, you know, your ENS for your dog tag, you know, for Shiba Inu. Very interesting. I'll look at your other one. It might not be as interesting. Let's see. Maybe it is. $94 million market cap. Clearly, investors claim it's more interesting. It's on Orca. It's on, so this seems like a Solana play. You can see the dexes that it's on. I'll go to the Twitter. Bada bing, bada boom. 60 viewers, 60 likes. We're on pace, guys. We were up to like 110. I am very bullish on memes right now. I am very bullish on memes right now, but also I hate memes. I hate memes. Crypto Guy West, I say, Kip, a senior video on your crow size bag. What was your major buy-in price? Great bag size, by the way. My major buy-in prices, guys, I actually bought in most of my crow bags in the previous bull market. In the previous bull market leading up to the pump. I did not FOMO in towards anything above 50 cents. I was probably, you know, buying a lot at, definitely I was buying at like 9 cents, 8 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, and I had a lot of positions at that point. I rode it, and then the bear market came, and I bought more, obviously very low. So, you know, I don't know, 12, 15 cents maybe is the average buy-in for me, something like that. So, you know, there you go. There you go. Maybe less, maybe 10 cents. I'm doing well. I'm happy with my bag. At a certain point when I hit 500, and I've been saying on the channel, I stopped buying Crow publicly on the channel as well because I had 500K Crow. I don't need more Crow. I need to diversify in other positions. So like that was my strategy. Was I got 500K Crow. That's my bag. That was my target. That's all I need. Would I like to have 1 million Crow? I'd love to have 1 million Crow. But I thought it was a little excessive. I got to hedge my bets, right? Now, maybe I scoop up 1 million Crow if I make some crazy gains in something dumb and I want to get into something safe. I think Crow's safe. Maybe I would get to 1 million Crow. I wouldn't want to have over 1 million Crow. I just like to diversify. I like to hedge my bets. I think 500 Crow is enough to be a millionaire, or 500K Crow is enough to be a millionaire. That's just me. Anyway, Synesis1 is developing the first train to earn platform on Solana. What the heck does that even mean? Train to anyone can train AI and get rewarded in it. I don't know. AI play kind of. I don't know. I don't love it, but let's see. Train AI, earn crypto. So this is what it's data processing where anyone can earn it by completing measures to train an AI. So they're trying to train an AI. So it's incentivizing people to train AI. They do have a lot of partners. It's interesting. It's interesting because with AI, it learns from people interacting with it and training it, essentially. And so how do you incentivize people to train it? Well, you pay them, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. You know, it's interesting. And you know what? Here's what I like about the play, Blaza. Here's what I like about the play. Is you look at Solana and you see that it exploded. Clearly, Solana's a big mover. This is a Solana AI play. And so at a $94 million market cap, if this thing goes to $1 billion, well, you got a 10x, and you already got a 7x. So boom, you might have found a 70x play. You might make a 70x on this. If I was somebody on the sidelines looking at this, there's no possible way that you're gonna get me to buy this token right now, though. After this rocket ship moment, I would have bought it maybe here at best. But ideally, you would have been buying it like you did down here, or even if you have FOMO'd in at this peak, you'd be doing pretty well. But this is hard to bite on right now, especially as Bitcoin is about to decide whether it wants to break its previous highs or not. What other questions we got out there? I'll move my little box. I think I keep getting in the way of you guys seeing these charts. Bitcoin indecisive right now. Smash that like button. Gold Pony Crypto in the chat. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, brother. We're hanging out. We're doing a little Q&A. We're checking the Bitcoin price, and we want to see this thing take off. We talked about our meme tokens, our dgen plays on stacks. Go Pony. Look at stacks. Look at stacks, Gold Pony. Look at stacks. Just look at it. Follow Gold Pony Crypto, by the way. Great YouTuber, fantastic content. One of our moderators because he's a legend, and he's a great guy. Great guy. Great content creator. Johnny Sevenfold, wonder what's going on with Tonic. Tonic is waiting for the Kronos explosion. Kronos explosions began, but we still need a little bit more boost. Michael Greer says, looks like you'll be a Crow millionaire if it hits $2. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, my brother. What's up with Max? Max, it's the duck token. It's the meme token on, another meme token on Alex Labs. Look, there's so many meme tokens out there. I don't know. It might do well. Welsh is your safe, quotations meme bet on stacks. Safe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just kind of looking here. What else we got in the chat, guys? If you have any questions, throw something at me. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Number one thing you can do to support this channel. Good luck on that SNS bag, Blazer. It's an interesting idea. I probably can't join you on the ride, but I think you're going to make some money, dude. I think you're clearly making money. You got a 7x. That's incredible. RSR. This is what we get, guys. We get a bunch of explosive tokens. Explosive tokens. So this is what happens. When Bitcoin is trading to the side, Bitcoin explodes, then Bitcoin trades to the side. What happens? Altcoins start ripping. And here they are. They're all starting to turn up. They're all about to take a turn and go back to their high. You can make a stupid amount of money on some of these little altcoins, guys. And who knows if this is a legitimate play or not, if it's a great technology, if it's a great team, any of that. The thing is things just pump nonsensically in crypto all the time. So maybe this is legitimate. Maybe this is great. Maybe it's not. Reserve rights. Let's see. A permissionless platform to launch and govern one-to-one asset-backed currencies. Reserve protocol. Looks interesting. Who knows? Who knows? See what's going on with Welsh. Coming back down a little bit. Touched the moon. Came back to Earth for a second. I think Welsh is still very undervalued. Here's Gus crashing. Holding. Pepe on stacks. Get a little dip. Baby Welsh going to the moon. Let's go back to Bitcoin. See what we got. Smash the like button. Welcome to the Crypto Report, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. We're just hanging out doing a Q&A. Waiting for this crow pump, or well, crow pump too, but Bitcoin pump. Isaac is asking, why won't stacks move? Very simple, my friend. Very simple. Why won't stacks move? Well, it's the most tied to Bitcoin thing you could have out there, and here's Bitcoin. And it's literally at the most important decision that we'll see in this bull market, which is, are we going to break into price discovery mode? Because if we break into price discovery mode, then all of a sudden, stacks, which is also at a double peak moment, can break into price discovery mode. If Bitcoin moves up, stacks will move up. But Bitcoin is stuck at the previous high and hasn't decided yet if it wants to go into a full-fledged price discovery mode moment. So, stacks requires patience. My brother bought stacks at $3, and then yesterday it dipped down to $2.15, which was unfortunate. But I told him this thing could do that. So before he bought it, I said this thing could easily crash 50% tomorrow, and then it did. But you're looking at a potential 30x upside. So you decide if you want to get in now and catch the 30x upside, or wait until it hits price discovery mode, or whatever. You know, you make your call. You could wait around for prices. I feel like, you know, if he was going to miss it, he was going to miss it. I know how he works. If it broke into price discovery mode, he would have waited for a pullback, which might not come once you hit price discovery mode. At least not to the level. So that's also not me telling you guys buy stacks before, you know, it hits price discovery mode because you're going to miss it forever. That's not the case. I just know my brother. It's my brother. I gave him a little bit more stern advice. Maybe I shouldn't have, because clearly it dipped down. I have a belief on stacks, though. My brother doesn't pay attention to this stuff. I wanted him in instead of out, so he got in. And it was a very small position. He bought like $2,500 worth of stacks, which is small. But heck, if you get a 30x on it, well then congratulations. You know, he can make 75K. That'd be great. That would be great. So I kid you not, last night, I was talking to Mrs. Crypto Kip, and I was showing her what's up. And I was saying right here, I was like, so honey, I think what's going to happen is this. It's going to come down, and it's going to go like this, and then it's going to go to the highs. I literally said that was going to happen, and it's literally happening. I've never been more on with these markets than I have in this bull market. I'm very excited for all of us here. We're going to make a lot of money. We could still get a big dip here for Bitcoin. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's not going to change what my moves are. I am buying aggressively through the fall. Marty's asking, what platform do you think that I'll use when I sell my crow? I'm probably going to sell it on the DeFi app. I'm going to sell it in the DeFi app. And then I'm going to transfer my USDC or T to crypto.com's main wallet in the App Store, and I'm just going to bring it into my bank. There are some fees, unfortunately, when you are transferring money out of crypto.com to your bank, and there's limits. So make sure you're aware of that. Do your research on that, guys. But you pay for ease of use. That's what crypto.com, they get you. They get you. The fees are high. A lot of people complain about it. It's easy to use, so it's your trade-off. What's my all-time high prediction for Alex? I think Alex could easily be at, you know, I don't know, $4 or $5, maybe $10. Could be bigger. Could be bigger. 10, 20x, you know? Yeah. If I make my first 100K on Ka-Ching, Kip, I'm going to get my first 500K Crow too. If we break into price discovery mode, we are getting to 180K. We're going 180K. Hey, with Bitcoin? Sure. I'd love that. That could happen. I don't think we're going straight to 180K, though. I think that's a pipe dream, just to be honest with you. I don't think we're going straight to 180K. That's too easy. Everybody can't get rich all at the same time. There's got to be some pain along the way, right? We weren't just going to break our previous all-time high without the scam wick, you know? How safe is StackSwap? Has Stacks promoted it, Kip? I don't love StackSwap. Be very careful with StackSwap. There are a lot of... there's a token in there, and don't you dare say the name of the token in my chat. I will ban you if you say the name of the token that is on StackSwap that shouldn't be on StackSwap in my chat. I will ban you if you say the name. I don't ever say that stuff, but that is not okay. There's a lot of sketchy things about StackSwap, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful with StackSwap. But... you know, when you're in early, you know, I was in crypto in 2016 when I had my first exchange was Poloniex, and I was trading on Poloniex and doing all those trades there. That felt like I was going through the back end doors in the back alley making deals. Like, it was crazy. And that's kind of what it feels like. And you know, sometimes you make a lot of money when you do those plays. Servan wants to know, how did I get my funds into my Stacks wallet? Can I show you? Yeah, I can show you. So, first up, you have to download the Leather or the Xverse wallet. Let me warn you guys, there's a fake Leather wallet on the iPhone. Do not download the Leather wallet on your iPhone. You will get scammed at this point in time. Do not download the Leather wallet on your iPhone. You have to do the Leather wallet on your desktop. Also, the Xverse wallet is available for the desktop and mobile. So Xverse wallet is better in that regard, but it has worse user interface. So these are Bitcoin DeFi wallets. MetaMask is mostly a Ethereum native wallet. Unisat is a Bitcoin native wallet. Crypto.com is a EVM virtual machine wallet, you know, compatible with all the other EVM chains on Cosmos, all that stuff. So you need an Xverse wallet or a Leather wallet. You got to save your seed phrase in a secure location. Don't take a picture of it. Don't take don't save it on your desktop. It's you write it on a physical piece of paper and you put it in a safe location, ideally away from your residency, possibly even a safety deposit box. You better hide that thing like your life depends on it, because if you get rich in this stuff and somebody gets your seed phrase, you could lose all your money. They could take it from you. They could upload your wallet and they could take all your money. So anyway, you get these wallets, and what you do is then you link your wallet to this platform. You connect it. I could disconnect it, but you just connect it. It's very straightforward. All you do is you click this little wallet manager looking icon on Alex Labs. And this is the place where I do most of my trades. I'm not going to bring you guys over to StackSwap. Take that journey on your own, because I can't endorse that. It is a sketchy platform. Endorse is a funny word. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just like this platform. Alex Labs is good. Anyway, you plug in your wallet. Now, how do you get your stacks over here? Well, see this little copy address? This is your deposit address. Okay? So you can click that, but you can click this right here. Boom. You copy it to the clipboard. Okay. And then what you do is you go over to crypto.com, and what you'd essentially do is go into your Stacks wallet, and this is the part that I can't really show you. You go into your Stacks wallet on your crypto.com account, or in your Coinbase account, or in your KuCoin account, or in your Kraken account, or in your centralized exchange account where you're trying to buy the stacks. Because where are you going to buy the stacks? You go and you buy the stacks on a centralized exchange. Now you have stacks. You want to get it into the DeFi side of things. You set up a wallet. You go in, you go to your wallet manager, you copy this address, you paste that address into the transfer out button. So you go into your centralized exchange, you have stacks, you hit transfer, you withdraw, you deposit, you put this address in the withdraw address box, and you send it to that address. You better make sure that these first four and these last four digits are exact, or you could send your money into the abyss. If you send Stacks tokens to a non-Stacks address, you will lose those funds. So you must be careful. There's the risk of DeFi, but there's a lot of reward associated with it. And also, you get to hold your money personally rather than having an exchange hold it for you, and then an FTX happens. That's the whole concept of DeFi wallets. Aiden, good to see you, brother. You got a gifted membership, my guy. I have an X-First wallet, and I tried to send a Stacks to it, but can't since it won't match networks. Tell me more, Sirvan. I have an X-First wallet and tried to send Stacks to it, but can't since it won't match networks. What exchange are you sending them from? Where are you sending them from, Sirvan? Marty says, would you want the exchange to be released during the bull run? I have a scenario in my head where there are bugs and drive people away from CDC if they released it, Bosh. I agree with you, Marty. I don't think they're going to release that thing until it's in great shape. But I also think there's some regulatory risks and hurdles that they're terrified of, and it presents more risk for the exchange, and then they could all of a sudden go to court with the DOJ. And so strategically, it might be a better idea for them to just not release it to the U.S. market. That's a real possibility. But if they do release it, I think it'd be a very bullish catalyst. What's up, Miles? What are your thoughts about VeChain? You've been asking a lot about VeChain. I like VeChain. Supply chain token, you know, for China. Great. I think it's going to do well. Again, there's going to be a lot of tokens that do well in this bull market. And, you know, easy 10x play probably. Anything other than that, then you're gambling, you know. Again, I like to buy things that I believe in, a hypothesis that I can understand. Crypto Guy West says, if you didn't have 500k Crow coins, then maybe around 200k Crow coins, would you keep buying now? If I had 200k Crow coins, would I keep buying now until I get to 500k, or would you wait? Crypto Guy West, it's a difficult question because it depends on how much money do I have elsewhere in the market. I don't want my Crow bags to be, you know, 50% of my portfolio, right? So, or 100% of my portfolio. I want them to be, you know, 10 or 20% of my portfolio at best, right? Right now, they're a little bit bigger than that, to be honest with you. They're bigger than that. They're like 30 or something, probably. So, you know, it depends on how many other coins you have. Don't just be a Kronos maxi. Kronos is great. Solana's great too. Cardano could be spectacular. Stacks, I believe, is going to be spectacular. That's my belief. That's not financial advice. We don't do that here. Crypto Keeper likes to send small amounts to test transactions. I endorse test transactions as well. Say you got 1,000 stacks. Instead of sending all 1,000 stacks in one transaction, maybe you send 5. And then if you get the 5 and the 5 go through, then you buy another, you know, then you send it, you know, the 995 extra, right? BTC is probably going to have to gobble up that red candle before we pump more. We'll see. We'll see. Bought some in the latest bull run and made some losses. Hopefully it'll go up again. I think it will, lazy, you know, but it's not a bad idea to look at some other chains out there as well. You know, VeChain's cool, but you know. Oh, we got Black Sea in the chat. Look at that. We got Black Sea. Say what up to Black Sea, fam. Yukio is asking, can I send my Welsh to the Leather wallet? Also, should I buy Welsh on MEXC or on the Alex platform? You know, I don't have access to MEXC. I could if I used a VPN. I don't want to do that. So, look, if you've got access to the MEXC platform, sure, buy Welsh on MEXC if you want to buy some Welsh. If you want to send your Welsh to a Leather wallet, you can do that too. You just, I believe you send it to your Stacks address. But do the research on that on your own. You know, I'm not giving you advice on that because you want to double, triple check your transactions. But I believe you could just send your Welsh via the Stacks network to your Stacks address in your Leather wallet if you wanted to. That's where I hold mine. But I bought them in Alex Labs. I bought them through my Leather wallet. I sent Stacks to my Leather wallet, and then I swapped them on Alex Labs for Welsh. So that's what I did. Be careful on these memes, guys. Be careful on these memes. Just checking the chat, folks. If you got any other questions, let me know. I'm probably going to have to jet here soon, but I'll take a couple more questions. Yeah. All right. Miles, big fan of MEXC. 43K Jasmine, huh? Woo! All right, let's look at Jasmine. John 316 wants black seat for president. Would you guys vote? I love it. How would you buy SEI decentralized? I have no idea, Michelle, because I'm not buying SEI. Not to say it's a bad play, but I'd probably buy it on a centralized. Smash that like button. That is right, guys. We do have merch for you. We've gotten a lot of clicks on the merch. Give me some feedback. Do you guys like the merch? Do you want to see some more merch? I'm going to start wearing some merch on the channel to show you guys what's up. This is why everybody's freaking out about Jasmine, because they believe we're going to go back to previous all-time highs, and we certainly could if we did. 222. It's like a 200x move to previous all-time highs. Is pretty much what it looks like. If it goes up to 4.5 bucks, which is what it looks like. Yeah, so I get it. But also, like, is this thing really going to go to a $200 billion market cap? The market cap high is the thing that gets me going. See, this is where I think a lot of people are not understanding Jasmine. This is the thing. I'll just be honest with you guys. The reason I'm not going to buy Jasmine is because, you know, a lot of people are looking at this price chart and they're saying, well, it's going to go. Oh, wait. You know, let's actually look at this really quick because I don't think this chart is very good. All right, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to do it the good way. We're going to look at it this way. I got to give you a real read on Jasmine. Yeah. So, what's interesting is, yeah, I mean, it could have a lot of upside. The next immediate target is like this 5 cents probably, but maybe it does go back all the way up here. The problem is this, when you look at the market cap, this thing is almost back to its previous highs for market cap, which tells me that it's probably extremely inflationary. So, you know, maybe it could, you know, 10, 20x its previous market cap, fine. But it's already like skyrocketed. So people that are buying Jasmine right now, it's like, well, why weren't you buying it over here? You're getting on an elevator ride that's going up. You know, we buy red and we sell in the green. It's tricky. You know, it's an Internet of Things play. I think a lot of people are really bullish on it. It's got major exchange listings, so it's probably going to rip. It's probably going to rip. But I'm having a hard time trying to buy this right now because I'm probably not going to hop on the Jasmine train. Internet of Things, it's just not my cup of tea. It's just like that narrative is not a strong one to me. It's not as strong as crypto.com with all the marketing, with the major exchange. It's not as strong as DeFi on Bitcoin. It's not as strong as Solana, which came out with the Solana phone. It's not as strong as Ethereum, which is Ethereum, and the layer 2 solutions on Ethereum. They're going to improve Ethereum. It's not as strong as even AI, which is spicy, or gaming, which is fun. Internet of Things, like, nah, you know? But I think Jasmine folks are going to make a lot of money. Portfolio is 100K Crow, RTH. What is RTH? BTC, and 43K Jasmine. A lot of Jasmine bags out there. A lot of Jasmine bags. I hope you guys make bank on Jasmine. I just can't get behind it. I don't know. I think it's going to do well. I just can't do it myself. Personally. Transparency, guys. So many coins that I'm just not into are going to do so well. And that's the reality. As long as the coins that I'm doing are going well, I'm a happy man. And the coins that I'm doing are going well. Same thing for you. As long as the coins that you're doing are doing well, I'm happy for you. And you should be happy for yourself as well. Continue to do the research, guys. Continue to dive in. $70 likes on the live. That's right. And Riley's asking, did I get the icy white or the rose gold? I have. The rose gold. I have the rose gold. But I might get the obsidian if I make a stupid amount of money just for fun. We'll see. I bought some in the previous, leading up into the bull market. I bought some in the bear market, you know. So, you know, I've got a big bag. I've got the amount that I need. I believe $2 crow. That's $1 million crow bag right there. So I'm good enough on it for now. All right, guys. Bitcoin, 67,233. Guys, this thing could absolutely explode if I end this stream. It certainly could happen, but I got some work to do, folks. So let's keep rooting for Bitcoin. I do think that we could see all-time highs today. I'm going to go ahead and end this poll. And you guys said 55% of you believe we can get the all-time highs today. Now, all of a sudden, 45% of you guys believe that we might not. 152 votes. Very interesting. A sentiment shift on the negative side. I think that's bullish, to be honest with you guys. Very interesting. That's all I got in this one, guys. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to trade some of the volatility on these things, you can sign up for FEMEX and open a long or short if you're betting on Bitcoin to go down. I don't like the short trade right now. Using FEMEX, when you deposit money in FEMEX, you get some free money when you sign up and you deposit some money. So check it out. We got some merch for you. If you want to become a member on this channel, you can get access to our private Discord where we'll talk directly with you, me and my partner Black Sea on this channel, who's in the chat right now. But that's all I got in this one, guys. Let's keep an eye on Bitcoin. More videos coming to you later today because that's what we do. Black Sea's video is coming out in a couple hours. Get ready for it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, as always, folks, friends, family, to DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you next time. Until next one, peace, y'all.